Hey everyone, and welcome back to week 10 of the PPL. This week we're facing Stevo and the Eterna City Enders. He's currently got the Rotom Wash, the Caracosta, the Scizor, the Pangoro, Zygarde, and Mega Obama Snow. We're bringing Gardevoir, Bisharp, Milotic, Mega Medicham, Rotom Heat, and Greninja. So, before we get this battle started, always check out his links in the description below. Consider hitting that like button because it's appreciated and the PPL loves you. And let's get this battle started. Now I decide to lead off with my Gardevoir because it basically has a good matchup against every single Mon on his team except for Scizor, which I have a plan for. So he goes with his Rotom, goes up for a Volt Switch. I stay in and go for an Energy Ball because it'll do a decent amount of damage to this Rotom. And he actually decides to just swap into his Caracosta here. So Gardevoir gets a kill turn 2. And this thing doesn't have Sturdy, so it just dies instantly. Goodbye, Caracosta. Now here he sends in Scizor. I have the Bibiri Berry, and I want to burn this thing. So I go for Will-O-Wisp, and I miss, which is a lot of game-changing hacks. Like, it would have mattered a lot in the long run, because that thing would have been burned, and he wouldn't have been able to do a lot to a lot of my Mons. So Gardevoir goes down because of that, and I see that he's Life Orb. So that's awesome. He goes into Pangoro, and I go into my Mega Medicham. He's actually Mold Breaker Pangoro, so you can hit my Rotom Heat. And I stay and go for Mega Evolve. I actually don't have Fighting Stab on this Mega Medicham, so I just stand and go for the Fire Punch, because I expect him to swap out. I go for the Fire Punch, he doesn't swap out, it does about half, and I burn him. So this knockoff that he does, it wouldn't have killed my Mega Medicham, but it definitely did a lot less than it should have, because I got like a 10% burn chance, which really sucked, because that Pangoro could have destroyed my entire team. So he goes into Scizor. I'm pretty much dead to a Bullet Punch here. I don't want to risk dying to a Bullet Punch, so I go straight into my Swap-In, which is Easy Bake the Rotom Heat, that's also Sol-Vested. So he does go for the Bullet Punch because he knows it can kill me. He gets a crit there, and that does absolutely nothing. And I decide, oh no, he's gonna swap into Zygarde. I have Hidden Power Ice, I'm gonna go for it. So I go for the Hidden Power Ice, predicting the swap in, and it's a pretty good game so far for me. And you should see how much this does. If he was bulky, it wouldn't have done more than half, but that does a lot. And he's actually Special Zygarde. It goes for Dragon Pulse. I don't really know. But I was Assault Vested anyway, so it didn't really matter. But I would have lived that in the first place. So I go for the HP Ice again, just to take this thing out. So right now we're already down. It's 5-4, I believe, at this point, or 5-3. So he goes into his Rotom, which is actually going to turn out to be a Scarfed Rotom. He goes for the Hydro Pump. Does a lot of damage to me. Hurts a lot. I knew I could take it though. He brings in Scizor. That's where I make a misplay. I knew he was gonna swap out, not risking the Sucker Punch. And I should have gone for knockoff. It would have done enough to where this Sucker Punch would have killed this thing. And that's a bit unfortunate as he just goes for the U-turn, and that's perfect for me because I get initiative here at this point. I make a little bit of a bad misplay because I know he's Scarfed. I know his Rotom's Scarfed because it outsped my Gardevoir earlier in the game. I mean, it naturally outspeeds, but I knew he was going to run at Scarf. So I only have Slippy to go into to do some decent damage to this thing as I go for a Gunk Shot because I'm physical. And he goes for a Volt Switch, and it's going to take out my Greninja right away. So it was a bit of a bad play, but I didn't have much of a choice there. So now it's back to, I believe, I have Mega Medicham, I have my Milotic, and I have Rotom Heat. I bring in Rotom, as I can just freely Volt Switch all over his team, as that's what I do. And the Volt Switch on this Rotom does not do enough to kill it. It's a nice amount of damage here, but it does not do enough for me to kill it. So now I go into my low tick, as I have the Walk-On Berry, can live this hit, and I go for a Scald because I know it'll kill. But he goes for the Volt Switch. I was actually expecting him to just Thunderbolt here, but I was a little bit no. As he goes into his Abomasnow. And here I choke the game away. I play so badly on this Abomasnow. I should have just gone straight into Rotom, because Rotom would have taken any hit from this fucking thing. And as I went for that Scald there, it did burn. So I should have swapped out instantly, because pretty much every Abomasnow has Giga Drain. I should have gone into Rotom here. I definitely should have gone into Rotom and just overheated this thing, because I am the dumbest fucking person ever. Because you know why? You know why? Do you know why this happens to me? He goes for a Substitute. If I had gone into Rotom, I could have just overheated everything, and my Milotic could have been there just to take hits. And here I play even dumber and go for a Recover to give him HP back, because I know he has Giga Drain. I'm just stupid and choke the game away. I'm the literal definition of idiot in this game. The literal definition of idiot. I thought, hey, I could break the Substitute with the Scald, and I'm dumb. I'm not able to do that. I'm so fucking dumb. I can't believe how badly I played against this Abomasnow. There was no reason for me to do this, and it just irritates me watching it every single time. Because I had this game. I was playing this game so well, and because I choked it out at the end, I was fucked. So I just go into Rotom. I only have Mega Medicham, which it's not completely screwed right now. It's not completely screwed. I should have just gone straight up for the overheat there. I should have just straight up overheated. If it had taken out the sub, and then even at -2, it would have killed this thing. So he goes into Blizzard. I'm so stupid as well, and he takes me out. Takes out Neeples. I'm just extremely disappointed in my playing this entire game. There is no reason for me to do that with Milotic. I had Rotom right there, and it was Assault Vested for this Abomasnow for a reason. And I would just... That's what happens when you play badly, guys. Like, you play well at the beginning part of the game, and you just fuck it up everywhere. Now he has Rotom. The only hope I have is in case he misses a Hydro, which he doesn't. And I lose the game 2-0 to Necrostevo. So that's it. Check out everything. I'll see you guys.